Okay. 275. How's my favorite subject? Oh. Huh. Yeah, the restraints are back. Sorry about that. Let me get you out of those. We're actually going to need your hands here for a minute. Yeah, we had an incident. It was there you go. You know, let's look at that. Right or left-handed? Okay. We're just gonna leave that one undone. We're gonna need to re-restrain you. One of the inventions that we'll be testing today is interesting. Anyway, I have some fantastic news for you. We finished the STAR subject agreement, and I would love for you to sign if you would. Here, it's a couple pages. Yeah, you can read it if you want. Here. Yeah. On second thought, here. Let me take that back. Thank you. It's a lot of legalese, and I don't think you're going to understand it. I will just go over it for you really quick, and then you can sign. It's just standard non-disclosure, non-liability, but more inclusive than the one that you already signed. Just, says that you accept the risks of the experiments, and it also talks about your contract, that you are going to be given a salary for participating in experiments. It does require that you participate in a certain number of experiments to get said salary. As long as they are offered, don't worry, we won't be like, well, we don't have any for you, and then not pay you. It also talks about having a health insurance program, of which I will be your GP, possibly specialist for other things too. Anyway, it's all very standard, all very above board, and I think you should probably just sign it. All right, let me give it to you. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Let me just get your signature here. Here's your pen. Here you go. That is awesome, because now I'm going to be able to be a little less secretive. Obviously, some of the inventors still prefer that I don't tell you everything about everything, but I'm not going to get in trouble when you know now, because you're under agreement. Well, how have your ears been? I was really curious after we did this air stop whether or not it would work, because I've gotten reports that it worked for about 75% of the people who had the side effect. Okay, well, let me take a look. I'll just get my otoscope here. Okay. Well, that's too bad. But it looks better. It looks, honestly, it kind of just looks like if you were a really waxy person usually, and you just hadn't had an ear cleaning in a really long time. Well, we'll start with the ear cleaning before we do anything else. Let me get my gloves on. I probably should have done that to start. Well, today would start your first day of employment now that you signed that contract. And you will no longer be receiving a per experiment compensation. You'll be getting a whole package. We'll be sending you checks bi-weekly. Yeah, let me write this down here really quick, just for my notes. Okay, let's do the cleaning real quick. Just going to gently look at the sides here. Yeah, I'm disappointed, honestly. I have a lot of faith in Harris and her inventions, and sorry. But like I said, we've seen success rate in 75% of the people we tested it on. And no side effects yet. So well, yeah, the contract that you just signed, without reading, just, it's binding. Well, anyway, the contract you just signed says that you get this kind of thing for free under your health plan. Ear cleanings are included for those who were experiencing side effects from one of our other experiments. I did. Nothing. Seriously. No, there's nothing. They're not watching me. They trust me now. Listen, 275. They let me in to the inventor's lab. And there were Cheetos. There were so many different flavors of Cheetos. I mean, obviously there were also amazing inventions, but finally, I got to have Cheetos in the inventor's lab. Yeah, they've been treating me so much better now. Like I said, I think they really see my value. Well, you can talk about that with Belinda. I mean, honestly, you probably should have before you sign something. Oh, I forgot to re-restrain you. One moment. Sorry, it's just, I really don't want any violent outrages again. Yeah, I almost lost my left thumb. They were a biter. I really do think it's better than usual, though, honestly. I really do. I think there was some improvement with the Serostop. There we go. That's looking pretty clean. I just want to make sure there's not impactions at this point, which I didn't really see an impaction. It just was, headed in that direction. That looks pretty good. Okay, other side. We're all good. Well, we've got one of Dr. Morris's inventions today, so I'm excited. It is one that's been in the works for a long time, honestly, I think 2 or 3 years. And we had to keep sending it through initial testing because he kept modifying it anyway. It's a little bit of a long process, It requires a couple different steps. There's a couple different devices involved. First, there's an application of a powder, but it needs to be such a smooth application of the powder. It's crazy. They're really lucky they have me because none of them have the dexterity to do it. Once you apply the powder, there's a device that you put by the ear, very close to the ear, pretty much touching it with a couple electrodes. And then there is a sequence of buttons that I press on the device. A very specific sequence that I have memorized because, like I said, super good at my job. Then you will have the desired effect. It's going to be, well, I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you what it is. It's amazing, though. Dr. Morris is, gosh. Well, it kind of messes with brain patterns more than anything. It's going to affect your neurology a little bit, only while the device is going, don't worry. Well, I probably shouldn't tell you this. Dr. Morris does prefer that I be secretive. Well, they should know that you are reliable and awesome, like I do. There we go. I think we're looking good. Alright, nice and clean. Okay. So, like I said, the first thing I do is apply a powder. I also can't tell you the name of this invention because, again, it's a dead giveaway to what it does. Yeah, let me take a look. So, your ears are gonna need, let's see. So you don't want to use too much powder. You kind of need the exact amount because otherwise the reaction will be. Interesting. Okay. Let me go choose out the amount of powder we're going to use. It's kind of shaken on gently. And when it makes contact with your skin, let me measure your ears again so that I can get an exact amount. I know we have it in our data, but there's a chance that it's changed. Okay. The inside here is like. That's not what's in my data. Hold on a second. Yeah. It's not that big of a change. Maybe I measured it inaccurately the first time, but everything on this ear is like slightly bigger. It's not like there's any redness or swelling or anything. Am I using a different tape measure? Well, anyway, that changes the dosage of the powder just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we need to get it behind too. That's 0.3. Okay. Okay. We'll use the 10 milliliter one for that. Let's check the other one. Oh no, things have been great. Like I said, I'm a lot more rested. The doctors only have me working 8 hours a day now, and I have two days off in a row. Can you freaking believe that? I mean, it's Tuesday and Wednesday, which kind of blows, but I honestly don't even know what to do on my days off. I just usually want to be working. This one's a little bigger too. Huh. I think. Yeah, everything is just like a milliliter bigger. Did you grow? Are you... I don't know. I'm gonna keep track of it. I'm your GP now, so I'm not worried about it. Don't you be worried. Just means we'll do the 10 milliliter on here as well. I think. Well, let me check this. Maybe 9. If you get too much, it doesn't work. Especially if you don't get it even on both sides. That's the most important part, is the evenness, because of the way that this invention works. Okay. Alright, I'm going to start with the application of powder. It's going to sound essentially shaking a bottle, but I'm doing it incredibly meticulously. I might need to rub it around your ears just a little bit. There will be a slight yes, it feels a little like a tiny electrical shock. Powder is charged. But it doesn't hurt, right? That's good. Excellent. It shouldn't hurt. It actually should be kind of pleasant. I've had this one done. It's, oh god, it's amazing. I wish I'd been in the room when Morris had come up with this idea. Well, okay. Well, the restraints are needed for this particular. Just one person, like I said, got a little bitey. When you mess with people's brain chemistry, sometimes things go wrong. Oh, he's fine now. He's totally fine. He barely got any bites in. I'm fine too, in case you wonder. So I'm about halfway through the bottle now. I have applied one entire coat to the outside of your ear. It is incredibly even. Like I said, super good at this. Now we're going back over and doing the second coat. Okay. Sorry, I have to concentrate really hard on this. I want this to work so badly. Well, sometimes when I test Dr. Morris's inventions and things go well, he'll see me in the hall and he'll be like, "Good job, Dalton." Those are good days. Okay, we're almost done with the last coat here. I know my back, my back gets sore when I'm trying to be this precise. I've been asking the doctors to get some like beds in here. No, not for me, for you. Like, lie down and restrain you. It's just easier for me to access your ears. I don't have to stand up straight the whole time. And yeah, like an operation table. Be good for some of those more extreme inventions too. Okay. Looks really amazing. Let me just make sure that I've got it. Kind of flick your earlobes a little bit. And what that's going to do is even out the layer. Because some dust is... Oh. Don't inhale, Dalton. There we go. Perfect. Next ear. I'm so excited about this one. Same second verse. Same with the first. We're just going to apply our first layer of powder. You are so freaking good at this, 275. I just love how statue-like you are. It's incredible. I mean, if you hadn't already gotten a gig doing stuff with us, you could be like one of those park statues, busking, painted all gold, shriveling up in the heat, being made fun of by passersby. It really sounds terrible compared to what you're doing here. So honestly, your skills are really being put to the best use for us. Okay. Precision. Precision is my middle name. How are you feeling? You doing okay? Are you kidding? Good one. Good one, 275. Don't you frickin' bite me, though. I like my thumbs, thank you. Okay, we've got our first layer. Now we're going and getting our second layer done. Kind of getting on the back of the ears here. This is going to give us maximum conductivity for the next part. Next part, I'm going to have to stick some electrodes to your ears. And to the side of your head. I know we're kind of graduating to other parts of the body. We don't want to be known as the ear invention lab, right? Okay. Doing great. We're almost done here. I'm probably going to need to flick this one a bit for the excess powder. Well, it's weird because it sounds like that, not because of the bottle that I'm shaking, but because of the contact with your ears. It's got... That's enough. I don't want to disappoint Dr. Morris, okay?
Okay, it's looking really good. Got about 1 milliliter left here. We're just gonna put the rest on. Like I said, so precise, so slow. Honestly, it kind of looks like glitter. Like I said, conductive. Okay, excellent. Excuse me. Let me just flick your ears here, just to. Yeah, we're just gonna get it so that it's a nice, even layer of the powder. And then we're gonna get those electrodes on you. Oh yeah, they're sticky. They're sticky little buggers. There we go. There we go. You look so shiny. Okay. They like me to write down every step. Successfully applied conductive powder. You know, I like to make sure I have a really impressive report when I turn it in to Dr. Morris. Okay. Alright, next we're going to do some electrodes. Sides of your ears. It's going to be sticky. It shouldn't be uncomfortable though, okay? To be placed pretty perfectly. Okay. Oh, there's going to be about 5 on each side. We need to be in. Make sure we have them in every vital location. This is number 3. What I'm doing right now is just, you don't want it to be too sticky, otherwise it's going to kind of hurt coming off, and you know, you're my buddy and I want to be nice, so I'm getting rid of a little bit of the stick on my gloves before I attach it, just so that it's perfect, you know. Well, you'd think that, right? With the powder? I get why you think that. You're very smart. You're very smart. The powder shortly becomes more of a glue. Sorry. It's easy to chip off, though. So, even though you think that with the powder it would come off so easy, no. And I didn't want to add extra stick to the process. Make it uncomfortable for you, you know? Okay, last one. Okay. Awesome. Looking good. Yeah, it's already kind of starting to turn into a glue. Sorry about that. I probably should have warned you. Number 1, this goes right here. This goes behind the top lobe. That's a real important brain spot near your temple. Okay. This one, let me get it a little unsticky. There we go, there we go. There we go. That one is going kind of on your neck. This one goes in front of your ear, very close to the opening, but not quite. Let me get a little stick on here. There we go. This one goes right in the back of your ear. Last one. Okay. Perfect. Okay, comfy? Not very bitey? Great. Okay. 1050. Applied electrodes. Yeah, I like to keep a time log too. It helps when we're sussing out effects of things. Okay. A super secret proprietary device. This is absolutely vital that you don't see this. I'm gonna go ahead and blindfold you now. Sorry about this, but this one is super secret. There you go. Okay, I'm attaching the device now to your left ear. Okay, I'm starting the code. It is an incredibly long sequence of numbers and symbols. I do have it memorized. What it's doing is it's sending this information directly to your brain, where it's going to... Oh, Dalton. I can't tell you what it's gonna do. You'll see. You'll see. 6, 7, 2, 2, 5, G, L, colon, 5, 3, 2, 2, 7, 7, colon, slash, up, down, left, right. Excellent. Okay, that's the first ear. Second ear. Funnily enough, I had to memorize 2 of these strings of codes because I need to send a different code through this ear. It's longer too. Probably shouldn't be saying any of it out loud, but it helps me remember it. I do technically also have it written down, but I just like impressing people. Device does actually have emojis on it. It's part of the sequence. Don't interrupt me. I'm almost done. 7, 3, 8, 8, 8. Excellent. I'll take your blindfold off.
what you hear. Let me help you. Right? Incredible. It's incredible. It switches. It makes your brain think that you're hearing what you're hearing in this ear, out of this ear, and vice versa. It's incredible. Oh, don't worry, when I turn off the device, it'll fix it. Okay, it is a little weird. I'll turn it off. Chill out. Good. See, I told you. It's fine. You don't think that that's amazing? We just changed the way your brain works. Don't worry. Shouldn't be any side effects. Let me scrape all this goo off. It's gotten kind of hard. Take off the electrodes. Okay. Yeah, it's really easy to just chip it off. Okay. Okay, are you finally getting the appreciation for it now that you're not freaked out? Well, good. Because it's incredibly amazing. And you should be as impressed as I am. And I'm just kind of scrubbing it off. Well, that's kind of all we have time for. I've got another subject coming in about 10 minutes, so I don't have time to do another experiment today, even though we have plenty we could do. Oh, yeah. It's called the Earverse. Like, ear plus reverse. I think it's clever. 10:55. I'm so thrilled that it worked, and I'm really glad to see you again. I'm super sorry that the Serostop didn't work for you, but hey, ear cleaning's on the house until we figure out something that does. And Dr. Harris, she's got this. She's gonna find out something that'll work on you too. Okay. Please go out through that way. Talk to Belinda on your way out. She wanted to talk to you about something. Yeah. Okay, great. I'll see you next time.